My name's Cedar Jones. I'm the audio lead at Halfbrick. As the audio lead, I certainly need to do a little bit of everything. I create the sound effects and we also implement them into the game ourselves. I also write a lot of the music. We have two musicians here and together we do the music for all of our games.
My name's Jesse Higginson. I do sound and music here at Halfbrick. I've been here for about 8 years now and I've worked on Fruit Ninja since pretty much the beginning. I specialize in mostly the technical areas of sound. I do a bunch of sound design and I do recording, mixing, composing of stuff. If there's technical work to be done sound-wise, like writing code for sound or messing with new programs or techniques and stuff, that's usually my department.
Often when we make sounds for our games, we'll use sound libraries, and this means getting a whole bunch of pre-recorded sounds and editing them together and sort of mangling them to create something new. So what we're doing today is trying to record a whole bunch of new sounds that we can use instead, and that's going to keep our games sounding more original and unique. Yeah, so in this metal pile, there's obviously lots of different bits and pieces, and what we're looking for is metal with interesting textures and with rust, and that's kind of falling to pieces a little bit so that it sounds really good. We weren't really chasing particular sounds as such, but we knew that we were going to get a lot of good banging sounds and sort of high-pitched metallic impacts and things, which are always really useful. We also figured that there'd be a lot of good scraping and screeching sounds that we can get because so much stuff out there is covered in rust, of course. So we figured that we get a lot of that sort of stuff, and that's really useful as well because you can use it as components in other sounds, sort of like as an element to the overall sound. There's the butterfly blade in Fruit Ninja, which has really nice, pretty particles that come out of the blade swipe trails when you swipe it, and that was all custom, those sounds. So we recorded whooshing a branch past the mic. That was sort of the whoosh element, and we recorded a sort of chime tree instrument, which provided the high tinkling chime sounds, and just sort of a handful of paper as well, and sort of fluttering that paper, which provided a little sort of feeling like tiny little butterfly wings. So it was that kind of thing.
I'll just do this.
Okay. Welcome, Terry.
Hey.
Right. So we've got two characters, and this is the chumpling.
Alright, awesome.
Kind of small, fat, kind of evil, but in a dumb way. Typically, I'll make the original composition all with sampled instruments. They program it in so that when you hit a key on the keyboard, it plays back the recording of them playing the original note, so that you can then turn that into music and just play this run on a keyboard, and it's that instrument. So if we've got access to any of the real thing, for example, I play bass and guitar, we'll always try and record our own version.
At the moment in Fruit Ninja, we're working on a really exciting new update that's going to be it's going to be a bit of an overhaul to the game. In terms of the sounds, we're going to look at making it maybe a little bit more edgy and a little bit more sort of mature. We're starting again from scratch, so hopefully we can reimagine or revisit things in the way that we want to now. Of course, keeping that sense of fun is always going to be important because it's a kind of ridiculous concept to begin with.